Hey guys! So today I thought I'd show you how I color things in Photoshop. Um, so here's a drawing I did. It's inked and it's been scanned and imported. So right now I'm just checking to make sure that it's on RGB color or whatever, so that you can color underneath it. It won't come out black and white. Um, then I'm just gonna rename the layer line art. Okay. Then I'm going to go up and I'm going to adjust the levels. So, yeah, just drag those around until you get the darkness that you like. I want mine to be pure black and white so that we can, yeah, I don't know, I want it to be nice, clear. Okay, so now you want to take a white paintbrush and you want to go in and you want to clean up all the messy stuff that the scanner might have left over. I'm just gonna warp through this really fast. Um, so yeah, see, cleaning up all those black smudges and all this junk. And then once you're done with that, you're gonna go over to your line art layer and you're gonna set it to multiply from your down drop menu and put in another layer. Name that one skin so that you can put in the color. Another one for the background. So when you have all that set up, all your layers, background, under skin, then you're gonna go and you're gonna pick a fleshy color so that when you put in your skin tones, it won't look weird. Because if you do it on a white background, it'll look weird. Like if you're just choosing skin tones and stuff. So here I'm gonna select a fleshy color and I'm just gonna color the entire canvas with that fleshy color. Now, because I already have my colors for this character's skin, so I don't necessarily need that. But if you're like just choosing colors, like if you don't have a palette set up yet, then this is a really good idea to do this so that when you set the background back to white, if that's what you like, then the colors won't look strange. Um, so yeah, I'm just gonna grab his colors. And when you're doing this, the Alt key, press the Alt key to select your color. So the Alt key will pull up the eyedropper so that you can select your color. Now when you're going to go in and you're going to take a base color and you're just going to color in all the spaces that have exposed skin. When doing skin, it's good to have more than one color. You want to have like the base and the shading. And your shading is basically just going to be like a shade darker than what you chose for your base skin tone. So now what we're going to do is we chose a brush that was fuzzy around the edges. I'm not really sure what that's called, but yeah. And take your shader color and you're just going to go in and put that in on the face where it would be darker. Um, so if you use your Alt key and you select right near the edge of the fuzz and then draw in another line, this will gradually get lighter. So it'll become shaded. So yeah, whenever you want to shade an area, just go back, select your shader color. It's good to keep both your base color and your shader color on a separate document so that you can always be able to grab the right color and go back and get the right color so that your face doesn't end up looking discolored. So yeah, just do that all over where there's skin and select the Alt key and just do your best to shade it. This can be a tough thing at first, like when you're just starting out using this technique. I've never really learned a different technique besides this, is shading with the fuzzy brush or whatever. So don't be discouraged if you don't like get it perfect the first time. See, I have to like go over and over to get like the right kind of tones that I want. But yeah, so that's basically just shading the skin. Um, yeah. So now when I'm done with that, I'm just gonna go in and draw in the eyes and teeth with white, and use his eye color. And then when I'm done with that, I'm gonna put in a new layer, and I'm gonna name it base. And just select a dark color, put in the background, so that you can go around and make sure that you get all the fuzzy junk with the eraser. And then you can go in and erase around where the skin is actually supposed to be. If anyone has a better technique for this, that would be great, because this is really tedious. So I'm just going in and I'm erasing all this useless shit that we don't want. This takes a long time. It's boring. I'm sorry. Might want to get some music to help you get through this. So that is basically how I do my skin. Um, yeah, it looks nice and clean to me. I think I did alright. Wow, that's really creepy. Okay. Okay. So, now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go in, I'm gonna color in his hair. This one doesn't have two tones because I just use the burn and dodge tool. I also use that for his shirt and glove. Basically, at any version of Photoshop that I've ever seen, the dodge tool looks like a little magnifying glass, and the burn tool looks like a little hand. And they're usually in the same menu. So the dodge tool will make your color lighter, and the burn tool will make it darker. And so I'm just doing this because I don't really want to do that much effort right now. It's kind of just an easy way to shade and lighten areas. Um, but I thought I'd show you how to do it with a brush too, because yeah, it's usually more professional looking if you do it with a brush. So now I'm just quickly putting in the color of his shirt, and I'm going to use the burn and dodge tool on that too. Also, I'm going to color in his glove. And then I have all the basic aspects of this drawing. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to merge all these layers together that have his color, and I'm just going to go and I'm going to select a really dark red color, and this is going to be for the shadows on his face if you don't think shading is enough. So I'm just going to use my lasso tool, and I'm going to draw in where I think shadows would be casted by his hair and features and stuff, and then just fill that in with red. And it looks kind of ridiculous at first because nobody has dark red shadows, but it'll end up looking better, I promise. So just do that wherever you think there needs to be extra shadows for more definition or anything like that. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and fill all those in. While you're doing all these shadows, make sure that they are on a different layer than all your colors and stuff. You want it to be under the line art layer like everything else, but over his skin tone and clothes and hair and stuff, so that you can adjust the lighting without it getting all fucked up. So as soon as I'm done with all my shadows, I'm gonna I'm gonna go over to the layer that my shadows are on, and I'm gonna reduce the opacity, and this will make it look like actual shadows. So my magic number for that is 41% opacity, but you can use whatever percentage you like that will make your drawing look the way you want it to. So, yeah. The last thing I'm going to do for this drawing is I'm just going to put a texture on it. I'm going to merge all together these layers. And then we'll be done. And this here is the finished product. If you feel like you don't want to put on a texture, that's perfectly fine. I just do sometimes because I feel like it makes it more interesting. So yeah, you can play around with lightings and all that stuff for your texture, see which would turn out good. One thing I forgot to mention is it's important to save throughout this process just in case your computer crashes, but I'm lazy, so yeah. So that's all I have to say on that. Yeah, have a good day. Bye.